But lots of hip ones as well. Okie dokie, so I hope you can see me. I might just move that camera just a tad to maybe there. Is that better? Yes, I don't know if it's better if you see my feet or my head. Preferably both together. Okay then, so let's keep our shoulders down and then just take our hands to here and just circle. It's beautiful in the park this morning actually. Even the steps were quite nice. After yesterday's heat wave, it was boiling. And two more. And two. Oh, beautiful. And one. And then take it all the way for four. For three. So a nice, gentle mobilization stretch session. And the other way. And four. And three, and two, and one, and then straight into our lovely, I think this is what's kept me from getting all them little twinges I used to get in my neck and scapula, so just, we'll move our arms in every direction, and again, 8, 7, 6. Just make sure you're on mute, guys, only because I was clipping a video yesterday, last night's video, and David, bless him, must have had his sound on at all times, and the issue with that is that sometimes if there's a noise in the background, instead of kind of seeing me on screen, you see yourself, which you might not like. I've got no choice. Morning, Elizabeth. Let me just see who's come in. It's my hi, Chloe. Hi, Geraldine. And again. And for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And because it's my fault we started early today, it is normally 9:30 and we've just started a bit early today. So I'm just going to do them once again for my lovely ladies who've just joined. So just take your hands on and just round. And 2, and 3, and 4. This really helps. I almost think this gets into that sort of scap area better than the circle ones. One more. And then again, just last 4 of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. So we'll keep doing hands in lots of shoulder work today. So we're just going to come, see if you can just take them out like that, and then come up onto the balls of the feet, bring them back, take them out and down. If it's too much on the balance, guys, just do this, pull back, out and down, yeah? So up, balls of the feet, unless that's too difficult on the balance, just ignore doing the heel raise. And again, let's go 5, down. Let's go 4, down. Let's go 3, down. Let's go 2, down. Let's go 1, whoop, and down. Well done. And then just over for 5, for 4, for 3. So heel raise is always optional. 2, but obviously strengthens the back legs. And again, similar. So I'll show you without the heel to there. Arms up, over, back and down, or up, palms up, come up onto the heel and or onto the ball of the foot, should I say. And 2, and down, palms up, 3, and down. And again, I'm not going to do the calves now because I did the steps this morning, so my Achilles are a little bit tight. And 4 more, 4, and for This really hangs if you do plant work or you need these ones. And 2 more for 2. Last one. And let's just see what those shoulders are doing. So just take your arm out. I always like to stand like this when I do this. I don't know why. There is no reason why you have to. I just like to stand like that. And then just push it in. But we will be stood like this in a sec to do that MIT stretch. So just pull it in. Last one. And then gently up. And then take that in. And again, just push down. Try and just feel the stretch. Can be a tough one. In this position, you can always try that Apley scratch test. So obviously the top is just checking kind of that flexion, external rotation, the other one extension and inward. Yeah? And then just don't be alarmed if you can't touch. And well done. Let's go to that other side. So again, just take it in. Did I do that one? I can't remember what one I did. You just remember. And just pull it in. So this is stretching out the deltoid muscles and big shoulder muscles. And then the next one is the tricep. So you push the scapula in, push down. Yeah. So, and then the other way. I've been doing a lot of these and this one's still not great, this shoulder, and I think it's a little bit because this position's quite tough for me. But again, it's incredibly rare to be able to touch both sides. If you are touching both sides, then you have incredible range of motion. Okie dokie, so let's just take it into a warrior pose. So just make sure you've all got, we're going to do a bit of balance, so make sure you've all got a chair or a roller when we finish this, guys. So you want to have a really nice deep stand, yeah? Front foot and knee, so the knees bent on that front facing foot, the other leg is nice and straight. And we're just going to take it over, take a breath in, and gently back. And again, over, just for 4, breath in, and back, and again, and back, last one, and back, and then into that circling action, straighten the leg, and for 2, and for 3, and for 4, I did this with the guys last night. I was taking the mick out of them, wasn't I, Chloe? They looked, I was like, oh, you're all free flowing guys. They were all like this. So we don't feel very manly doing this. And 2, and 1, and then take a straight leg and just take it, gaze up. Then bend the knee to take that front hand down and raise up. And then back to centre. Well done. Come into the other direction. So that back foot, try and just almost like you're laterally tilting it a little bit. So you're really feeling strength through it. And take it over, I forgot what we're doing there. And then back, and again over, breath in. And back, and again. And back, last one. And back, and then round. The build is building at the minute, so it's nice and quiet out here. 3. I was nearly losing my raggies today because they went bang, bang, bang. And 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Take it up. Take a breath in. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Take it into a bent leg and then just lift that leg. Try and pull the scapula back a little bit. Take a breath in. And gently up. Well done. Let's take our hips backwards and back nice and straight, and then just gently fold. Taking the fingertips to the mat or the palms if you have that range. Or I'm tight at the minute just because I've done a bit more running than I normally do. But yeah, some people you'll get forearms down, others will get head, others will be like, what are you talking about? How can you do that? So just find whatever is enough for you. Yeah, if you can't get fingertips down, and sometimes a yoga block's a good thing to put your hands on. And just have a nice little rest. You can rock a little bit through the foot and just notice where the tension is. So for me at the minute it's more through my inner thighs. I'm feeling it through the adductors as opposed to the hamstrings. Some of you might be feeling it more through the hamstrings. And then just, even if you've got palms down, come into fingertips. Start bringing the feet back together or hip distance apart. Soften the knees and gently restack that spine back up. Bone by bone. Well done. Very good. Okay, let's do some squats. Let's do a nice wide position squat. Remember with your squat, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah? So you want to think about hips backwards and don't stick your bum. So it's just pushing down. Check your knees. They should be in line with the ankle bones. So down. You can do whatever with the hands, really. Some people like to do this. I think this position helps with the correct. I think sometimes people do that if they put their hands out. And again, let's go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Next week, guys, just grab yourself. I won't do it today because I know some of you might not have them. But try and either find yourself a couple of weights, whether they're lying around in the garage or you buy some from Home Bargains or Decathlon, or a tin of beans or something, and we'll do a little bit of strength work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come on back to centre and let's take it back into that position. If this is too much and you feel a little bit wobbly, then take it into parallel. So we're just going to take them hips backwards, weight, I'll show you from this angle, it's probably easier. Hips back, weight forwards, gently down, don't force it. Stretching out through the back leg, through the side of the leg. Take a breath in. Soften the front knee and gently come back up. And I'm going to be really selfish, guys. We're going to do that again. Just because it's just so good for the side and the back of the leg. Take the hips back. See if you can get a little bit further each time. Take a breath in. Last one. Soften the knee, breath in, slowly up. Keep exactly where you are. If you've got feet parallel, you can try on this one to cross them. Push the hips out into that lateral flexion. Again, really good for the hips, for the IT band. That gets super tight. Take a breath in. centre, go the other way. Take a breath in. Keep then, just, I don't know if you can see, I'm probably at the wrong angle, let me turn around. And then just take the spine so it's going into flexion, so you're feeling a bit more of a stretch through the brow area. And then gently back, take your arms around, switch sides, so you're stretching through the back leg of the one that's at the back again. Take the hips back, way forwards, gently down, letting the head hang. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in. Soften the front knee and gently up. One more time. So mobilising the spine, stretching the legs. Take the hips backwards, weight comes forwards. Don't overstretch. It shouldn't be painful, but a mild discomfort. Take a breath in. Last one, breath in. Soften the front knee, gently up. And then again, either in this position or you can take the feet together, like that. If you feel a bit more balanced, take it over, take a breath in. Quite nice to just round a little bit to get more into the upper thoracic spine, the brow area. And back, and the other direction. Over. And just round a bit. And gently back. Well done. Good work. Where are we for time? Brilliant. Okay, that clock's a little bit slow. Let's take one foot in front of the other. Again, if it's too, whoa, if you feel like you're on a ship or something, then just take them together. Okay. And hands into prayer position. You've all got to sing now. It's coming home. It's coming. Okay, push the palms in, draw the belly in. And I've jinxed them now, haven't I? Round, take a breath in. Back to centre. The other way. Back to centre. Draw the belly in. Push the feet into the mat. Push over as high as you can. And again, inhale. Well done. Switch legs. This time try it in with palms up, thumbs up to ceiling. Don't let this happen, yeah? Really push that scapula down. Big gap between ear and shoulder. Draw the tummy in and gently round again. Don't feel that you have to put one foot in front of the other. It's not easy, this on balance. Back to centre and the other way. Back to centre. One more. Do you know, Kathy, I'm just thinking about Heather as I'm doing this. I bet she must have had the baby ages ago. I need to speak to Mia. And then back. And then gently down to here. And again, push, take a breath in. For those of you, Heather was a girl that taught me Pilates, like however long, 10 years ago, and she lives in Dubai. But she's got this most amazing hair. I can just imagine if the little baby's got the... I'm so jealous of people who have curly hair. Okay, then it really annoys when people have curly hair and they straighten it. I'm like, why? It's beautiful. And Okay, we've been stood on our feet quite a lot, so we're just going to do one more balance work and then I'll make sure I stretch you out. I'm going to use my roller today because my legs are a bit tired. They always are on a Friday. So again, if you don't want to use the roller or the chair, then feel free not to. Last night, some of the boys were struggling getting the foot up into the inner thigh. So again, if that's the case, just place the foot into the calf, or you can even take the big toe down. If you have got the range of motion, then and that hip mobility, then you can bring it up. So either do this, I'll do this one for those of you that are holding. If you want to do both together, like this, then you can. Yeah. Oh. So don't think it's cheating if you're holding, guys. You're still going to be working really hard through the standing leg. Yeah, last two. Last one is just obviously a lot more pressure on the leg. So go easy with that knee as well, Joe. And gently down. Joanne, I don't think people call you Joe, Joanne. And then just take that heel that the leg you've been stood on goes to the back. And then just push down. So again, people carry tension in lots of different ways. I've been at a HIIT class this morning, my friend Emma, when she runs too much, it's all in her hips. Her hips get very tight. I never have hip problem, touch wood. I find it all in the back leg. So just, or if you walk a lot, or certain medications as well, you can get that tightness through the legs. So just push down, feel that lovely deep stretch. And then just straight at the front leg, go easy with the hamstrings, push back into the hips and just gently fold. So if I'm totally honest, I get to about there and it's about a 3 to 4. If I take my hands to the floor, at the minute, that's about a 7. Which is better than at the beginning of the week when it was about a 10. And then soften that front knee. And gently up. And no doubt when Chloe and I have finished Total Warrior, it'll be a 10 again, Chloe. Okay, let's go to the other side. So yeah, there we go. So again, tree pose. I'm going to try this one without holding because my left leg is not as strong as my right. So I just want to try and strengthen it. Draw the tummy in, shoulder blades down. Let's take it up. Breath in. Remember, if you can hold your arm and do one arm at a time. Inhale. And again. We've got Serena and I do a class on I do a 12:30 class on a Wednesday, and one of our lovely ladies, Lorraine, she sends me pictures. Well, she used to do pre-COVID. Used to send me pictures of her, like in Lanzarote or wherever she was, doing a tree pose in the sea. It's our signature haven move. And 2. And 1. Well done. Just hold, hold, hold. And you can always, when you start feeling really strong, try and do a rotation. It's hard. Okay, give yourself a little thing of that leg again. Take it into a calf stretch. Push. So I always like to start with that knee bend in line with the ankle bone, and then really take the heel up and then drive it down. It's the best stretch in the world for me, calf stretch. Just keep it down. You can bend that knee a little bit and raise the heel a bit, and sometimes it takes the stretch down into the soleus muscle that runs underneath the gastro, and then push down again. Feel that stretch. So good. May sent me, my son, for those of you who don't know, most of you will know, is in Cornwall at the minute, and he sent me a picture last night with just his hand like that with a drink, which I knew straight away what it was. and he just said, a mojito on the beach. Mojitos are my thing. Mojito on the beach, thinking of you, Joanne, which is me. Yeah, that's not very nice, is it? Oh, hamstring, sorry. I was just somewhere on a beach drinking a mojito. Take the hips back and just gently down. Some people like to take the heel up. No, sorry, heel down. Ball of the foot up. And come like that. So whichever one feels good for you. And just hold. And then if you have got the heel up, place the foot back down. Bend the knee. And gently, gently come on up. Well done, fabulosa. If you have a band, grab hold of it. If you haven't, don't worry, but I want to show you it anyway, particularly for anyone out there who's, you know, recovering from shoulder surgery or breast cancer, anything like that. Then you really, sometimes when we've had surgery, the pec muscles can get a little bit tight. So we're just going to, you've done it before, take it relatively wide, not too narrow. First of all, just do this one, take it up and then gently bend at the elbow and then back again. 2 more of those. If this feels like it's a bit of a struggle, for some people it is, and you'll find people in class are doing this, then don't do the next one, just continue doing that one. Otherwise, take it. Only if you can do it without any discomfort, do it. Back. First time I ever did this, I could not believe how tight I was. So it's just a little bit of perseverance. We all do quite a lot of shoulder work in this class, so hopefully we should be able to do it. And you just feel that lovely chest opening. And again, let's do 2 more. Inhale. And again, 1 more. And then keep it up and just bring it over. Back up again and the other way. Gently back. Well done. Good work. If you've got a band, keep hold of it, guys, because I want to do some nice hamstring, calf, inner thigh, hip flexor work in this. If you haven't, don't worry. But it is work, honestly. Bands are amazing. These ones are fab as well. Funda. These F-U-N-D-A, and these come in all different. Usually you can get, different colours and different colours are different widths, weights. Sorry. So this one is great for things like it gives you a lot of stretch, so it's easy to get up and down, stretch out on the floor. This one is much stronger. It's really extra heavy, so it's really good for. I mean, look at that. I can't get any further than that, but it really works. So they're pretty good. They're either Ammanacs or Thunder ones, or obviously these ones as well. They're great for so many things. So grab hold, you can do weights with them, yeah, lengthening actions with them, that kind of thing. So let me know if you've got one and then we can do a bit more work with them. So come down onto the floor, guys. We've rolled down quite a bit. If you've got a roller today, grab hold of it. We'll do some core work on the roller. If you haven't got your roller, no sweat at all. You can do, if you've got a soft ball, you might prefer the soft ball underneath your lumbar spine, or you might prefer to do it on the mat, or you might not have a choice and you've got to do it on the mat. So I'm going to start you off on the mat because for people who haven't got these. Those of you who've got a roller, more my clients know what to do. So imagine the roller is underneath my spine now, guys. Yeah, and I want my bum on the roller and my head. I'll jump on it in a sec anyway. I'll just get people on the floor started. If you're on the floor, or the ball would go there. Yeah, give yourself your pelvic tilt. You don't want to be like that. Okay, this is a bit flatter actually. The ball as well. So wherever you are, you always want to find neutral spine. So give yourself a few pelvic tilts. Make sure that imaginary drinks are not spilling into the belly button or spilling into the floor. Find neutral, pubic bone, hip bones level. If you're on the floor, you will have that little gap underneath the lumbar spine. Length through the front of the chest, rib cage down. Yep, and you just do as I, so once you're on the floor and you've got neutral, you just follow what I do on the roller. So, we take one leg up to tabletop, keep the core engaged. And if you're on the floor, you can try, if you're unsure, just to do single leg, a couple. Make sure you're not moving through the back. And then try the other side. Same with the roller. If you feel that you feel really comfortable, then bring one leg up and then the other. The roller is obviously the hardest one. Draw the belly in, push the ribs down. Palms into, forearms into the mat, or you can put them on your hip bones. And just take the right leg out. Gently in. We're trying to elongate the hips as well in this one. So take it out, pointed foot, really slow. And again for 3. Back in. For 4. Back in. 8 more. 8. Or you can do 8 on one side if you're doing single leg, 8 on the other. And back. For 6, there should be no movement in the lower back. The ribs should be down. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 4. 1. Gently down. We're going to come back because Friday morning, I always think of it as like a rehab class Friday. So for people that have worked like really hard, done loads of classes during the week, not naming anyone, then it's lovely for us to do that nice mobilising, nice stretching out, and for people that are recovering from surgeries. So let's just come back down now and have ourselves a nice little tree. Chin towards the chest and just do some little circles on the ceiling. So imagine you've got a pen on your nose and it's drawing circles on the ceiling. Circle back. And take right ear to right shoulder. Back again. Left ear, left shoulder. Back again. Right ear, right shoulder. Back again. 2 more on each side. Let's take it to the side. Last one. Good, well done. Into our, literally picking our apple off of a tree. So just see where the shoulder blades are on the roller. Keep your arm nice and straight. Protract, grab the apple, retract it down. Open the hand, close the hand back down. Open, grab it, down. Open, grab, down. 2 more. Open, grab, down. Open, grab, down. The other side. Yeah, down. Grab, 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 grab. And now they've started now. I might have to close my doors, guys, but I'm going to shout a little bit. So go into scissor. And back again. And 2. And back. And 3. Yeah, I'm going to have building all summer, I think. Jan was laughing at me yesterday. She tried to keep so calm on Wednesday when you were doing class, but literally, she was saying, I was like smiling through the anger. Rah! And 2, and 1. And then if you can, just bring palms together, take them out, close them, take them out. Chloe, if you're struggling hearing me, hon, I'll just say for one of you to unthing your mind. Let me know if you're struggling hearing. And 2, and 1, and then take it into, if you can, scissor and round. If that's too much, then just go back into scissor. Yeah, and again, sometimes on like that circumduction, that kind of abduction flexion movement, it can be a little bit tough. And 2 more. And last one. And down. Well done. And again, find that position. Back into single leg stretch. Either one leg at a time, one arm, like that. Yeah. Or both legs together, single legs again. Or if you've got the strength, this is pretty tough, then it's only if you're used to doing these. And then opposite arm and leg. What you are always looking for when you take your arm backwards is that the ribs keep in and down. They don't come up and away. That will take the spine out of that alignment and will not work the abdominals. And again, let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And gently down if you're doing, find your position again. It's not so bad today if I need to close the doors. Yesterday I had all my doors closed. It was like an oven. It was so hot in here. And then again, take the other one up if you're doing this one. Or single leg. Yep. So you can do single leg like this. And what we're hoping for is that literally everything keeps in neutral. You're not rocking in and out of imprint like this. Yep. And again, let's go 6. Let's go 5. Let's go 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Take that foot down. And the other one. Little pelvic tilt forwards and back. Take the soles of the feet together, just let the knees fall out to the side. And then just gently come off of your roller, guys. I'm going to close them just in case you can't hear. Come off your roller and just come to lie on your backs. Noisy things. Okay. Well done. So push your roller away if you've got one. Let's go into a little bit of supine spine stretch. We'll do 2 with the feet on the ground. If the back's feeling tender today, don't take it into tabletop. So we'll just move that way. Yeah, so arms are a little bit lower than shoulder height. Don't have them up here because that heights the shoulders up. So a little bit lower. Glue the legs together. Keep the core engaged. Little gap underneath the lumbar spine. And then just gently inhale as we take the knees to the right, the head to the left. After calf stretch, I think this is my next favourite one. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath, let the belly come back down again. Use the abdominals to bring your legs back to centre. Take the knees in the other direction to the head. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath, draw the belly in, back to centre, and again, be really mindful of your body. So when you take the knees in one direction, how does it feel all around here, kind of around the sacroiliac joint, the QL muscles. This side for me feels great, back to centre. The other side, I'm tighter on the right. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath, draw the belly in. Back to centre. If that felt good and you are ready, you can do this in neutral spine. Take the right leg up to tabletop and the left leg. Glue the legs together, draw the belly in. Inhale, take the knees to the right. Keep the core engaged on this one at all times. Exhale, bring the knees back to centre. Inhale, take the knees in one direction. Out breath, back to centre. And again, inhale over. Out breath, centre. Inhale over. Out breath, centre. To progress even more, you can inhale over. Out breath, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Out breath, centre. So unlike when you're on the floor, in this one you're not practicing belly breath. We are just keeping the core going. And back. The other one's more of a stretch. And again, 3 more each direction. Out breath as you straighten. In breath as you bend. Out breath, centre. And again. Two more. Last one. And we've gone from building to chickens now. And then gently back. Take the feet down to the floor. Just give yourself one on the floor. Back to centre. And let's do 4 mobility bridges. I can't put time. It's going to be 20 past before I know it. Okay. So, take this, because after my HIIT class, I love 9:30. It's just like, oh, I'm getting a chance to fully stretch out again. So bring your feet a little bit closer to your bum. Keep the shoulders nice and wide, so length through the collarbones. Find that neutral spine. Take a breath in. And with bridge, your feet, if you put your feet together and then just walk it a little bit apart, yeah, so you've got about that much distance between your feet. They're not out here somewhere. Men tend to have the feet out here. They're in direct, kind of in line with the hip. And you just take an inhale through the nose. Exhale as you roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting up into your bridge. We're not going to have time for side leg, I don't think, so we'll do a little bit of glute work in this position. So just in this position, we're just going to drop bum and lift. Drop for 2, drop for 3, drop for 4, drop for 5, 6, 7, go away, fly. I think you're a fly, but I don't trust any of the midges at the minute. And then slowly down. If you don't want to do the glute work, or you just feel that you're not quite strong enough today, just keep rolling up and down. And again, take a breath in, make sure the shoulder blades are down. Gently roll the lower back into the mat, lifting the bum, lifting the lower back and the mid back. Sending the knees nice and long. The hips are high, but you're on your shoulder blades. Yeah? And again, drop and lift, or just come straight down. Or hold for endurance. 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Slowly down again. Bone by bone. Good. Let's do 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, gentle articulation into imprint. Bring that spine away, bone by bone. So bridge is so good for so many things. Mobilizing and strengthening the spine, strengthening the legs, the bum, all the quads, stretching out through the hips. Drop again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, intended to do, just bring the knees into chest. Now we're just going to do a little bit of roll up, or I'll give you the alternative. So just bring those knees into chest. But before we do, we'll do a little figure four, glute stretch. Take the foot on the knee, push the knee away. I've got, where am I? Yeah. So I managed to pick up a couple of these from the Haven, but they only had a few. Well, I think they only had a few. I only saw a few, and I said, just take them, Joe, because they weren't mine, these, but they're yoga blocks. Oh, they're beautiful for the neck, particularly for something like this. So just make sure if you're doing this one, you're not kind of all like this. Make sure you've got some kind of cushion. So push on that inner knee. Sometimes if you're very tight in the